Hey everybody, it's Gamalad, and today we're here with a bit of an update video in regards to, well, now called Doraemon Story of Seasons. As some of you may or may not know, a few months ago, Marvelous and Bamco have announced that they were working on a collaboration project with a crossover between Bamco's Doraemon series and Marvelous's Bokujo Monogatari series to create Doraemon Nobita's Bokujo Monogatari, or now as we have it, Doraemon's Story of Seasons. And these are all going to be a lot of tongue twisters for me, so if I pause a bit, it's because I'm doing this on the fly and it makes it a bit more difficult. But yeah, we seem to have an official confirmation on this game coming to the West, thanks to our friends over at Namco Bandai North America, or Bandai Namco. Don't know why I mixed that up, I call them Bamco. Anywho, yeah, they'll be the ones localizing it for the Nintendo Switch, and it'll be coming to PC as well, making this the first game in the Bokujo Monogatari Story of Seasons series to make its way to PC. And this honestly could be a huge turning point for the series that I'll get into in a moment. But first, let's talk a bit more about the new Doraemon Story of Seasons. So it'll be coming out to the Switch and PC this fall, and we can expect, well, more news as time goes on. I haven't seen any information if it's going to be a physical or digital only release. It's hard to say with Bamco and how they localize some of these games. I hope there's a physical release, but personally for me, it's not a deal breaker because I was probably going to buy it on PC anyway. But it seems to be, it'll be an interesting venture in North America, that to say the least. But yeah, some bigger changes that were that came out about the game was in fact that there will be no romancing in this, and well, to be fair, that makes a lot of sense due to the nature of Doraemon. It's more of a child-friendly anime. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's for children. A lot of children enjoy it, at least on Disney XD, from when I used to watch it at one point in time. But that's either here nor there. Basically, it's going to focus more on Nobita and the people around him. It's going to be more so on world-building your environment, and that'll replace any of the romance systems that are prevalent in either Rune Factory or Story of Seasons, and I honestly fully welcome this change. I mean, not every Bokujo spinoff has to have romance options. I didn't beat Popo LaCroix's Story of Seasons fairy tale, but I don't think there was full-on romance options in that one either. I could be wrong, but I only gotten through about half the game, and there were no real indications that you can act full-on romance these people, so it's been done before in this series. Even some of the mainline games. I believe it was Harvest Moon Save the Homeland, there were no romance options. I could be wrong on that. It's been years since I've played Save the Homeland, but as far as my memory serves, I don't believe there were any romance options in that one. So it's not unheard of in this series, and I like this interesting take where instead of, building on a romantic relationship, it focuses more on the town building of all the surrounding areas and the people you'll be living with. A bit similar to Falcom's Trails in the Sky and Cold Steel series. A really odd comparison, I know, but it was the first one that came to my head. But the thing I want to talk a bit about right now is the fact that the game will be coming to PC. This is actually pretty big. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is going to be the first Story of Seasons game that will make its way to PC. Does this mean that the next mainline game will hit PC? Who knows? I believe that the next Story of Seasons game wholeheartedly should be a Nintendo Switch cross-PC release. And I like to hope that Marvelous will be keeping a close eye on the PC release of this game to see how well the Story of Seasons series does on, the PC platform. If this game does so well on PC, I would like to hope that Marvelous would go to Xseed and be like, okay, you can port our Story of Seasons games onto PC, and then hopefully that'll make them even more money to do bigger and better projects. Like I mentioned in the last video, discussing the next Story of Seasons game, I feel like putting each game on PC will allow for the game's lifespan to go exponentially longer, especially when it comes to multiplayer content. And when it comes to newer people discovering the series, it'll just be a lot easier for people to get their hands on those games. So, if this game does well on PC, I would not be surprised if Story of Seasons becomes a PC Switch game. And to everyone out there who keeps saying that, oh, Nintendo paid Marvelous to keep Story of Seasons Nintendo exclusive, that's actually not how it works. With the Story of Seasons series, Marvelous has said they put the series where they think their audience is the largest at. And since this is a series that focuses mostly on Japan, in Japan at the time, the 3DS was king, so they only put, all the Story of Seasons games on the 3DS. They even said if the market trends were to move towards PC, they would focus on putting on their games on PC, and, you know, like with the Nintendo Switch to PS4 and so on. So, if the market trends keep going this way, hopefully you'll see it in, you know, outside of Japan, the PC market is pretty big and they'll bring more of the Bokujo games to PC. But that's pretty much my, small little tirade on the why this series should come to PC, and I really do hope that Xseed is able to port the next Story of Seasons game and Rune Factory 5 to PC, because let me tell you, if Rune Factory 5 goes to PC, that game will sell 1 million copies on PC instantly. Well, at least lifetime. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for the Doraemon Story of Seasons game, mainly because, well, we still don't know anything about the next mainline game. Thankfully, Marvelous did come out and reconfirm that they are indeed working on a new mainline Story of Seasons game. Because, you know, they announced it back in 2017, and they haven't really said much about it since then. So it's good to see that, you know, they're saying, hey, don't worry guys, it still exists in some way or in some faction or another. We will get a new mainline Story of Seasons game. We're not counting the 10-cent mobile game, which I should have done a video on, but I didn't. But for those who don't know, Story of Seasons is going to mobile, and I really don't care about it too much. I mean, if it comes to the West, I'll try it. I'm more concerned if Yakuza Online comes to the West more than that, but that's a different story altogether. But yeah, what about you guys? What do you guys think about this new news about Doraemon Story of Seasons making its way to the West? I, of course, will be covering it in a form of a review, and maybe I'll do a Let's Play of it, or upload some gameplay footage of me doing it. It just depends on when the game comes out, and if I have time to actually do a Let's Play or maybe stream it. But we'll see what happens and cross that bridge when it comes to it. But yeah, leave a comment down in the comment section below, letting me just think of this bit of news. And if you're new to my channel, finding me out for the first time through this video, hey, be sure to subscribe for future reviews, commentaries, Let's Plays, and more. And as always everyone, thanks for watching.